Injection molding is the most important process for mass production of molded parts from thermoplastics. For this reason, let us discuss the process steps of the production sequence in a screw injection molding machine in more detail. The operating cycle starts with a rotating screw retraction from the filling funnel for plastic granulate into the cylinder. This granulate is melted by the heat supplied by the heating elements that surround the cylinder and mechanical friction generated by the material delivery through the screw and compacted. While the rotating screw pushes the plasticized injection molding compound forward, it is pushed back by the material collecting in front of the screw tip at the same time. Screw rotation and thus material delivery stops once the screw reaches a certain position. Enough material has accumulated in front of the screw tip to inject the molded part. The molding tool closes and the entire injection unit travels to the mold. Now the screw travels forward without rotation, driven by a hydraulic cylinder, and pushes the metered melt into the mold through the nozzle of the injection unit and the sprue opening of the mold. Now the molding compound starts to cool slowly in the mold. In this phase, it is important that the injection pressure is still maintained for a certain time to compensate for the molding compound shrinkage, starting with cooling. Once the mass at the sprue is solid enough, the screw rotation restarts. Thus, plasticized material is already delivered into the space behind the injection nozzle during the relatively long cooling phase. Once sufficient material has accumulated in front of the screw tip to inject a new molded part, screw rotation stops. The injection unit retracts, the mold opens, and the finished molded part is ejected from the mold. Now the mold is closed again, and the injection cycle starts again.